Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're having an amazing day today. I also hope you're ready to learn the remaining licks of that brand new pentatonic melody we are learning courtesy of Mr. Danny from Your Guitar Academy. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, if you recall, the first three licks go like so. So we're going to go to the 8th fret of the D string. Remember, we're going to take our middle finger and we'll slide. That's your first lick. And then you have that hammer on sequence, so you'll be doing that 8 to 10 on the D. Go down to that G, do that 8 to 10. Do that pull off. Hit the 10th fret of the D. Back down to the 8th fret of the G. We're then going to slide back from 10 to 8 on the G. And I'll turn this down a bit. We'll then hop up to the 8th fret of the D string. We're going to slide to the 10 and then slide back again. And then that leads us into our 4th lick. So those were the first 1 to 3 licks that we've learned. Now, for our 4th lick, we're actually going to go down to our B string. We'll be starting on the 8th fret again. And that's something I really like about this guitar riff, is that you're going to stay in the general area, so you don't have to worry about moving far up or back on your fretboard. So you'll be on the 8th fret of the B string. And we're going to do a hammer on to the 11th fret. You can use either finger for this. You can do your ring finger or you can do your pinky, but I'm going to just go ahead and do my pinky. So we'll do a hammer on. Let's do that again. That was really weak. Oh. There we go. Then we're going to go down to your high E, hit that 8th fret. Then we're going to actually repeat that for the 5th lick, but we'll do a hammer on that 11th fret on the high E string. So it should go like this. Now for your 4th lick starting, as a reminder, we'll go ahead and plug that hammer on. So on that B, 8 to 11, go down, hit that 8th fret of the high E. We're going to go up and do that same thing again, where we're hitting the 8th fret of that B string and hammering on to the 11th fret. Then we're going to go down to that E8 again, but this time we're going to hammer on to that 11th fret. So it should go like this. There we go. And then we're going to get this really cool, really fast lick. And you're going to go back up to the 8th fret of that B. You're actually going to do a pull off 2 times. So it should go like this. Then we're going to go up to the G string and we're going to do the 8 to 10 pull off. And we'll also repeat that twice. So let's try all of that together. Now remember, we're going down to that B first, B 8 to 11. Then you're going to hit that D10 again, so you're going to go back up to your root note. And then you're going to hit the G8 again. And then we have this really, really tricky part. It's going to be really grating on your fingers, but it's worth the practice because it sounds really cool. So I'll just go ahead and do those 2 licks again before I incorporate our other lick. So remember, for the 4th lick on forward, it goes 8 to 11 hammer on. There we go. We do our E8, hop back up again, to your B 8 to 11, down again to your E8, hammer on to your 11th fret on that E, go back up to that B. You're going to do those two pull-offs. You're going to go up to that G 8 to 10, do those two pull-offs. Go to your D10, then your G8. There we go. And then we are going to go up to your D, or rather, you may want to start on your G because we're going to hit a double note. So I like to use my middle finger for this because it's kind of hard to use my first finger, but we're working on it. So I'm going to just grab the 8th fret of the G and kind of push it up a little bit so I can then grasp the 8th fret of the D string. And as you can see, it's really hard. I thought I would be able to push up and grab, but that's not working for me. So maybe I'll try to pull down. So you're supposed to hit both of those at the same time. You're supposed to hit both, slide up, and then slide back. Now this is really, really hard for me to achieve right now, but I do want to show you the rest of this lick so that way you don't feel like I'm breadcrumbing you, because it's actually not that long of a guitar riff. So I figured I'd just put it in 2 videos for you, and then we could practice the whole thing on a guitar gym. So back to it. Alright, I'm going to try my first finger this time for this slide. So basically you are grabbing the 8th fret of the D and the G string together. You're going to pluck both of those and slide up to the 10th fret of the B and the G. So let's try it. And then you slide back. So it should go faster than that, and obviously it should sound a lot sharper than that. Oh. Okay. Alright, just pretend you didn't hear that part. Okay, so it goes like that. Now, I am actually going to try to do that lick 4 through the 7th because that's what we've gotten up to. I thought it was 8, but it's actually 4 through 7. So I'm going to try to start fresh on that 4th lick and move all the way through up to the 7th lick when we're doing that double note strum slide and slide. So let's try it. Now remember, we're on that B. Oh. The E8. Up again. Oh. Close but no coconut. So we do that slide as you see on the double note. And then after that double note, you are going to hit the 10th fret of the A string. You're going to go back down to the D string, and you're actually going to hit the 8th fret and hammer on to the 10 again. So you'll kind of be starting back on that first lick. So you'll do the 10A, then you go back down, and you hit that A to 10 hammer on. So as a quick refresher for that last lick, we are going to do the double strum. I really want to learn how to do this one. So we'll do that. Oh. Okay, kinda. 10th fret A. Back down to that D to 10 hammer on. Now, let's try to put the last couple of licks together, and then we'll try all the licks together at once. So, back on that 4th lick. I think I'm going to try to use my 3rd finger when I'm hammering on to the 11th fret, only because I feel like when I use my pinky, the sound is really, really weak, and I want the sound to be pronounced. So, back to it. there you go. That was those were licks 4 through 7. For some reason, I cannot talk today, but we shall proceed. Now, we have learned licks 4 through 7 on this one, but we'll go ahead and tack on licks 1 through 3 as well. So basically, we are now going to try to play both halves of this riff and just put them all together. Now, wish me luck, of course. So let's go ahead and start fresh. Remember, we are starting on lick 1. I already messed up. I slid on the G way too slow, so I actually want to start over again. Now, all right. All right, that one didn't count. That was just a test. That was a tester. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna just keep going. There we go. Now, that sounded terrible, but fear not. We will be practicing this in our future guitar jam, and hopefully we'll be able to put it over a drum beat soon. This riff is really challenging. I'm definitely having to use a lot more technique than I thought I would have to, but this is fantastic because it's only helping me become a better guitarist and hopefully saving your ears in the future. But I love you so much. Thank you for watching this pretty chaotic video, and I hope you learned this riff with me. Until next time, bye.